play games and follow the template that they've put out. Because the thing that the enemy wants us to do is to just be involved in a bunch of mindless, mob rule, hyped up garbage that the globalists can direct. What they don't want, the polar opposite, is for us to reach out to government, reach out to the police, reach out to the agencies, reach out to the corporations, reach out with our dollars with what we purchase and what we support. Reach out with our speech to others. Reach out to the media and support media that you think is promoting freedom. Fight media that isn't. Using the First Amendment. And I know what I'm saying is common sense, but it's a revolutionary idea. To just tell it like it is and expose the larger paradigm. All right, here's the toll-free number. We're opening the phone systems up. What is your line in the sand? And what are you doing to try to stop that line from being crossed? Because people talk about, oh, I'll get violent if they keep pushing. You should be doing everything you can peacefully to fix things to try to stop it from getting violent. And I'll assure you, a lot of you out there that won't get politically involved or won't try to wake people up, who are just preparing for violence, when it comes time, you're not going to defend yourself. In almost every case, you're not going to do it wisely, or you're going to do it at some target that doesn't hurt the New World Order and actually empowers their system. Most violent revolutions fail or create something worse. That's a well-known fact in history. Most Renaissance revolutions, Renaissance systems of freedom, most velvet revolutions, most revolutions of ideas that are better than the oppressive system, those are successful historically. And those are what the system is scared of. It doesn't matter if you're in government or in the corporate system or the private sector or a retiree or black or white or old or young or Hispanic. The New World Order wants you broke. They want you under government health care control. They want to run your life. They hate your free will. They crave control. And they hate warriors. Even if they direct our warriors to carry out evil wars, they hate the men that are willing to go out and do it. These globalists absolutely have disdain for you because they are such craven scum. And that's why they target you with deadly, time-released bioweapons and the vaccines. That's why they target you when you get out with extrajudicial garbage to strip you of your rights. And I'll tell the police something. If the globalists hate fighting men, do you think they like you? They hate you just as much or more. And you are being targeted as well. And the police know that instinctively. Doesn't matter if they try to hire cops that aren't the sharpest knives in the drawer. The experience of real life and experiencing real evil and experiencing human nature and being forced into stressful situations over and over again every day brings police up to a level of seasoning and hardening that makes them absolute threats to the New World Order. Because if we ever take the states or the federal government back, it'll be the police that are going and arresting when the grand juries indict people like Henry Kissinger and others. And so they want you all blackmailed on a very short leash under their control. Toll-free number to join us is 800-259-9231. How do we stop the Civil War? How do we stop Obama and the Democrats trying to stir up race riots across the country? How do we stop them while still preserving the First Amendment? 800-259-9231. We are continuing for the next few days the specials that we have been running last Wednesday through today. We've been running different specials every single day. We are continuing all of the specials simultaneously while supplies last. We've sold out of the B12, Secret 12. We're almost sold out of Super Male Vitality. We're almost sold out of DNA Force. We're almost sold out of Silver Bullet, Colloidal Silver. Here's an example. You can get 20% off and free shipping single bottles of Silver Bullet, 30 parts per million from InfoWarsLife.com. When you get 4 bottles, you get the 5th free and 20% off the other 4 and free shipping. Nobody's got a deal anywhere near that. We're continuing it. We're running this week on PrisonPlanet.tv. It's not $59.95 like it was previously. It's $29.95. That's even better than the Christmas special we do once a year. 20 people can use each membership. Takes about a minute to sign up. See the nightly news, so much more. If you've been a member and let it lapse, or you've never been a member, now is the time. And there's a typo on there. It was never $95.99. It was $59.95 for a year. You could get like 5 months free when you sign up at Christmas. This is even more off, $29.95. That's half off right now. PrisonPlanet.tv. Stay with us, InfoWarsLife.com.
If you have candida overgrowth, just taking antifungal agents or starving yourself of sweets does not address the cause. Candida overgrowth is the result of a toxic, damaged, acidic, low oxygen, and inflamed tissue environment. The goal should be to remove the toxins, heal damaged tissues, restore healthy pH, eliminate inflammation, and feed beneficial bacteria. Previous usage of antibiotics or steroids or exposure to mercury or other toxins can damage many cells in the GI tract and body that make you prone to candida overgrowth. Removing toxins and healing tissues should be the goal. One World Whey is a whey protein food that supports detoxification, repair of tissues, and elimination of inflammation, healthy pH, and growth of beneficial bacteria. One World Whey is duly reformulated to be higher in protein and lower in carbohydrate. We believe One World Whey is an excellent food to support your efforts to create a healthy internal body environment. Call 888-988-3325 or visit oneworldwhey.com. That's oneworldwhey.com.
What looks good under your Christmas tree and tastes even better? Big Berkey water filters. Yes, the gift of clean water. A gift that provides a great foundation for achieving good health in the lives of your loved ones. A Big Berkey water filter gives them protection from bacteria, heavy metals, chlorine, fluoride, pesticides and herbicides, VOCs, and more. And best of all, a Big Berkey water filter is a gift that lasts for many years with no additional investment. And that saves time and money in filter replacements that other water filters require, and are even powerful enough to purify treated, untreated, or even stagnant pond water. As always, all orders over $50 are shipped free, and GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Order online at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com, spelled Big, B-E-R-K-E-Y, waterfilters.com, or call 877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Gift well this Christmas. Give a Big Berkey water filter.
Did you know by age 50, half of all men have an enlarged prostate? This means more urges to urinate, longer bathroom trips, waking at night to urinate, or issues with sex. If this sounds familiar, call us now, because we're shipping free bottles of Super Beta Prostate to listeners of this station. Super Beta Prostate is a non-prescription formula guaranteed to reduce the symptoms of your enlarged prostate. It's yours free. Pay only shipping and handling. Just call 1-800-852-1820. In clinical trials, the ingredient in Super Beta Prostate was shown to reduce urges to urinate, improve bladder emptying, reduce waking at night to urinate, and improve quality of life. This Super Beta Prostate free offer is for listeners of this station, but it won't last. Don't wait. Just call 1-800-852-1820. That's 1-800-852-1820. Call 1-800-852-1820.
From his Central Texas Command Center, deep behind enemy lines, the information war continues. It's Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Coming up, we're going to look at energy. Why is oil at $40 a barrel right now? And why are they talking about $2 and below in southern U.S. states? Well, because we have a rigged energy system. on record, and they want to gouge us, but now they want to bankrupt Russia, so we're going to get the byproduct of cheap energy. That's what's happening. And what it shows is that OPEC and the oil-producing countries have a totally rigged system. And when they're done bankrupting Russia and shutting down their oil industry, oh, baby, you're going to be paying $5, $6, $7 a gallon. The UN has said they want on average $12 a gallon gas for the earth because that'll make you drive less. So don't worry. Enjoy the low prices while you get them. Enjoy it, because when they're done bankrupting Russia, get ready, Katie bar the door. Then we're going to start the next hour and go to Mark, George, Wildman, Terry, Nichols, and others. And it's a free-for-all, long-time callers, first-time callers, you name it. When you hear a caller hang up, it's your chance to get involved on air, 800-259-9231. Now, I could sit here and read 100 articles an hour to you on air and make the show real interesting. And I will cover a bunch of news I haven't gotten to in the next hour as well. But first, I'm going to take a bunch of calls. But this issue of Al Sharpton at the White House trying to fire up racial tensions and Obama to convene all these meetings. NFL says no discipline for Rams players over their protest. Farrakhan threatens to tear this God-bleeping country apart. In fact, we have that clip. We'll play that here in a moment. This is about balkanization and about the Democratic Party not collapsing because it hasn't delivered all the free goodies it said it would. Instead, it's delivered lower wages, hours being cut, payroll taxes going up. Black folks have doubled their unemployment. And so all the system has is just go right to tribalism, right to racism. And they also know that the middle class is fed up and scared of the system. So they want the middle class to come begging and accept the militarization of police and the whole domestic spy grid in the name of stopping rioting and looting. That's why I ask, what's your line in the sand? I mean, I don't support the guy that reportedly shot up the police station because he was mad about open borders and shot up the Mexican consulate. I think that's pretty much terrorism. Just like shooting at fire department people is terrorism. Folks said, what, you're saying blacks are terrorists? Well, this guy that shot up the police department was white as a, driven snow. Is that because I'm against white people? No, because shooting up the police station is a bad idea. And it makes political speech look bad when you tie it to it. You ought to bomb all these police departments with news and information and talking to people and showing them the plan to federalize them and take their liberties and take their families' bank accounts and take their pensions. We ought to bomb the country with truth and liberty and renaissance and freedom, not with beating up. Imagine if two white guys were beating up a black lady at Papa John's because a white person had been shot months before. I mean, it would be incredible racism on the news, and it would be. You've got anti-white garbage going on now in Missouri. It's disgusting, and the police are standing down because they've been told by the feds, let it get going, or the feds will indict you. They're telling cops, you do anything to somebody who's black in Ferguson, who's breaking the law, you're going to get indicted by Al Sharpton, the Attorney General. Again, I just want to plug at the end of the hour because I barely talked about this for 1 minute earlier. We're offering the biggest deals we've ever offered across the board on colloidal silver, silver bullet at InfoWarsLife.com. 20% off and a free bottle and free shipping. We're just doing it to just be total capitalist and just to be known as the place with the lowest prices, highest quality. We've got the Super Prep Pack, $15 off the combos, Survival Shield, and Silver Bullet. And we've got half off on PrisonPlanet.tv nightly news memberships at PrisonPlanet.tv. We've never done that before.
Thank you for listening to GCN.
PrisonPlanet.tv. Stay with us.
Visit GCNlive.com today.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put two and two together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
The average person's life is filled with unexpected challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts with Super Male or Super Female Vitality, specifically designed to assist the body in regulating proper hormone balance to create superior vitality in males and females. Supercharge and conquer your world at InfoWarsLife.com or call 188-253-3139.